Hello class 5, how are you all doing? Here I am back again with your geography next chapter, that is chapter 6, forest. Last chapter we did continents and oceans. So I have given all the classwork. I hope you have gone through the chapter and the classwork also. And I have given 2 homework worksheets. So I request all of you to solve the worksheet in your holiday homework exercise 4. So now today we are going to start our next chapter, that is chapter 6, forest. So now I want to ask you that what do you mean by forest? What is a forest? A forest is a place where we have a large number of dense trees or plants, like a place where it grows naturally. Have you seen anybody in a forest going and planting? No. Forest is a place where the plants or the trees grows naturally. It's not man-made or man-planted. It is grown naturally. So it's very dense. I hope anybody or the other have seen forest in National Geography Channel, or you have went for a safari in the jungle or a forest. So now in the whole earth there are 3 types of forest. It is given in your book. There are 3 types of forest. One is tropical, one is temperate, and one is boreal. So there are 3 types of forest: tropical forest, temperate forest, and boreal forest. Now in the first terminal we have done 3 heat zones. I hope you remember what are the 3 heat zones. Now suppose this is the earth and this is the equator at 0 degree. The equator divides the earth into 2 halves, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Now this is the torrid zone. This is the north temperate zone, this is the south temperate zone. This is the north frigid zone, this is the south frigid zone. I hope you remember all these 3 heat zones. The earth comprises of the 3 heat zones. Now the 3 types of forest also lies here. In the torrid zone, the forest which lies are called tropical forest. In the temperate zones, the forest which lies are called temperate forest. And the forest which lies in the frigid zone on the polar zone are called boreal forest. Yes. So these are the 3 types of forest which lies in the 3 heat zones. Torrid zone lies the tropical forest, temperate zones lies the temperate forest, and frigid zone lies the boreal forest. Now these 3 types of forest have different characteristics, that their natural vegetation, type of wildlife, human activities. What the human activities consist of? It consists of that from there we humans take out which trees, which plants, which type of glue it's made from there, what medicines we get from those plants. All these we will read in the chapter. Now I request all of you to open chapter 6 in your book, that is forest, page number 55. Open the chapter in your book forest, page number 55. Open your textbook so I'll read, you can cope up with that. Forest. Forests cover about 1/3 of the surface of our planet. They are usually found in areas of high rainfall. Different types of forest are found in different climatic zones. These are the 3 heat zones. The 3 heat zones have 3 different climatic zones. So different forests are found in different climatic zones. Now there are 3 kinds of forest: tropical forest, temperate forest, and boreal forest. So what we have learned, that the forest covered 1/3 surface of the earth, and it is found where there is high rainfall. Without rainfall or without rain, the plants won't grow, because plants need what? Sunlight and water to grow. Sun comes up every day, so the sunlight is available. But from where they'll get water? Are you going to go to the forest and plant water the plants? No. So it needs rain. So the place where forests are there, mainly places of high rainfall. So now we are going to start about the tropical forest. The first one, which lies in the torrid zone between the Tropic of Capricorn and Tropic of Cancer. It covers the tropical forest. The tropical forests are found in the tropics between 23.5° north and 23.5° south. They are found in Asia, Africa, South America. This is the hottest and wettest part of the earth. See, I have drawn here 23.5° north, 23.5° south. So this part, the tropical forest lies. It covers Asia, Africa and South America, and it is the hottest and wettest. Why hottest? Obviously we know the places near the equator is very hot, so it is the hottest part. That is why it is known as torrid zone. In the heat zones it is known as torrid zone. And wettest means this particular place receives very heavy rainfall. So that is why it is the wettest part. Now next, a part of these forests is also known as equatorial forest since they are located close to the equator. The equatorial forest of the Amazon basins are called selvas. The thick evergreen forest of Africa also fall in this category. Some parts of the tropical regions that receive heavy rain in summer have tropical deciduous forest. Deciduous trees shed their leaves in the dry season. So, there are different forests in different areas in Asia, in Africa, in South America, and different places have different names. So, the place of the Amazon River basin is called selvas. And why this forest is also called equatorial forest? Because it is near the equator. So, another name of tropical forest is equatorial forest. And it is also, as it receives heavy rainfall in summer, they also have deciduous trees. Now there are two types of trees. One is evergreen and one is deciduous. Evergreen trees are evergreen. In the name only we can get that it is evergreen. Never it turns out or sheds, but it does. It is tree, that means obviously it will shed their leaves. But there are so many trees, when tree is shedding their leaves, when we can't catch. Suppose 10 trees are shedding their leaves, other 20 are total green. So we look, it is total green. When the next 10 will shed, the next 20 will be total green. So like this way the evergreen trees shed their leaves, but we can't get that they are shedding. And the deciduous trees, they shed their leaves together. So that is why we can see that these trees are shedding their leaves. So these are the two differences between the evergreen and the deciduous trees. So class, I'll request you to read this part thoroughly till I come with the next portion of explanation, and you are also going to read the whole chapter thoroughly with reading your earlier chapter, that is continents and oceans. Okay, thank you class, bye bye.